Mic check. Mic check. All right. Good meridian. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Whether that is AM or PM for you, I hope your meridian is doing well. I did not get my transaction worked on. I think probably going back to Halloween would probably be enough. All right, let's do a search. There's no... There we go. Let's see. All right. Guess we're starting. Welcome on in. How's everybody doing? Let's see if we are in the right place here. Let's go home, account, and let's see. We need to send Jewel or Crystal to F053. Oh, that's maybe something a little different. Let's go back here and look at Fight Club stuff. That's not part we want either. DFK tournaments. Send 15 crystal to the tournament wallet, which is D9AC. D9AC. Ah, there it is. D9AC. All right. So let's see. Our transaction hash right here. And let's plug that into here, maybe. So all the names. Let's see where to put my transaction hash anymore. Tell you what, let's just send this to Franz over here. All right, and just checking around here. All right, so they want to hold off on my donation for the Gen0 Summons, which is fine. So that'll give me an opportunity to offer that Gen0 Summons to y'all on the weekend if we want. Saturday. Let's also check out another thing. All right, and what else do we need? I think that's it. All right. Okie dokie. Go ahead and minimize that Discord window, get over here, and I think we are ready to go for YouTube. How is everybody doing today? All right. Let's see here. Got a few things that we want to be doing today. One of the things was some stamina potions for Galena, which I think Galena is doing pretty well. Hey, glad to see that you are here, Carol. We just started recently, so you're not missing much. Haven't missed much. We just started a few minutes ago. So the first thing I want to look at is for heroes, for Galena, we made it up to level 6 with stamina potions. So we're trying to get up to level 10 with her. We've got a little ways to go. If she is about halfway through level 6, what do we need to get up to level 7? But probably more importantly is taking a look at our paladin wizard right now. This guy is going to be, or this girl is going to be involved in our Fight Club stuff, and still has got a few more things to go here. So let's see what we need to do with this. This is Drew. All right. I think a strength training quest is good. Let's just take a look. She's got 19 strength right now. And if we look at progress here, it looks like 83 for strength, 82 for vitality, 80 for endurance. We've really been pumping up the endurance lately, but we can see here that endurance has not really gained a lot. Even with the extra incentives with the crystals. So strength training is still the way to go. We need some stamina potions to get her up there fairly quickly before the duels, or not the duels, the Fight Club starts. And it looks like if we're going to be getting about 75, tell you what, let's see where she's at right now. Oops, it's not what I want to do. She's got 5 stamina at the moment. Let's go ahead and see about getting some new stamina potions. Can we craft any? Do we have any Swift Thistle? Does not look like we do. Alright, so we might have to buy some stamina potions. And if we look at stamina potions to buy, looks like we can get some for about 1.3 crystal. So let's go ahead and take a look at how many we're going to need. Let's just start off with 5. All right. And then let's also take her to strength right now. So we can come over here to a strength quest. Let's see. Tug of War. Add. Drew Creek Prowler. Select her. Select. Continue. And start. Just going to knock out this 5 stamina so we can give her a stamina potion. We're going to check out what her gains are right here. I don't expect any green stars for, any green check marks for this. Freak, hey, how are you doing? Welcome on in. How is your day going? Yeah, so 15 XP for that, no green check marks. Was not expecting it. Alright, so now let's get her a stamina potion, send her on her way, and let's see how we're doing these days. Doing good, the usual. Climb, then work. Nice. How often do you climb, Freak? You climbing every day? Let's go ahead and look at our Paladin Wizards. Let's get her a stamina potion right now. Stamina potion. Use. Select. Confirm. 3 to 4 days a week for climbing. Wish I could every day, but you lose too much skin on the holds. Oh, wow. I didn't even consider. Do you use gloves or just, I guess, your hands, right? Probably don't have gloves for that. Let's go ahead and check quests and strength. Add. Looks like she's still not. Stamina potion hasn't really been applied yet, it looks like, for some reason. Let's see, taking the next 2 days off, then going to an outdoor climbing trip on Sunday, Monday. Weather is so nice and foliage is at peak change. Wow. Sounds fun. Do you have some photos of the type of places that you climb out in nature? Are you climbing things that are 20 feet or 50 feet or 100 feet would be pretty big. I'm going to guess like 50 feet is probably about an average, right? Let's see here. Did we not use that stamina potion? Quest list, strength, select, Paladin, Wizards, Apply. Still no stamina. Guess I didn't use it. So I'll have 5 stamina potions. Use potion. Select the hero. Confirm that on the blockchain. Maybe it failed for some reason. Let's see. Freak says, Gym goes 45 feet. I've done 300 feet outdoor climb, though. Splits into 4 pitches. Very cool. Mini anchor stations. Cool. Let's go ahead and get her on a quest real quick. So select, continue, start, and continue. "300 feet seems pretty tall. That's crazy. So when you're saying that it splits into 4 pitches, or these mini anchor stations, is that a place, is that like a good place to take a rest? Or sometimes, well, I guess if you're out in nature, it might not necessarily mean that, right? If it's changing pitches, it could get to be a lot steeper pitch. That might be a good time to rest, if you want to call it that, I guess. I guess if you're all hooked in, you might be able to hang there on the hooks for a little bit, right? All right, got 28 seconds till we're done with this quest. We'll see how she does with these stamina potions. Hopefully we can get more than 75 experience. Quest complete. Confirm that on the blockchain. See how she does here. Yeah, there we go. 165 experience. We got 3 green check boxes there. And 75 gold. It's not too bad. 165 XP is a little bit better than the average for profession questing, it looks like. So, if that's the case, let's check something else out here too. So we've got 30. It's very likely that we might end up with 135. I would say we should probably bank on 135 experience. So each of these check marks is giving us an additional 30 from a base of 75. And so let's do a little bit of math here. If she's at this right now, and that is, let's see, equals 4,000. 2855 is 1145. And if we want to divide that by 135, let's say, means we're going to need 8 stamina potions to get her up there. I think we can do that. So we've got, let's buy 3 more. Actually, let's just buy 4 more. Swap that out. All right. So we got a couple of stamina potions. Let's just go ahead and level her up right now. I guess inventory, stamina potion, use that again. Confirm that. And let's send her off on a training quest again for strength. See, what is today? Today is November the 3rd, Thursday. All right, well, we're waiting on this to go through. We've only got a minute to go. What else do we need to do here? So we are leveling up. Let's look at our little to-do list here. We've done market updates today. We've done spreadsheet tracking stuff. Gen0 rentals, which we're not actually doing right now. We do need to look into the Unity Guild. That's something else we could do today. Another big thing that we want to be doing today probably is taking a look at, let's see, I kind of want to keep Mythic Squad. Let's see. Is your Fight Club lineup set up? It is. It is. I think we've got a pretty good lineup for Fight Club. Let's see if this screen is going to repopulate here. Maybe I'll just reapply. So this is, I think, what we're... Oops. No, this is not it. Let's load that wallet. I think for my main set that I'm bringing in, we're going to start off with... Let's see, front line is going to be 28,615. 28,615. Midline is going to be 1040, 10,433. And back position is going to be 299,722. This one right here. So let's view those. So front line is going to start off to be Empyrean, then Danielle, and then Balsamina. I think that is going to be my very first lineup. And then we've got a couple of others chosen for a second one, including this Paladin that we're trying to work on right now as well. Getting her up to level 4 real quick. So she'll be ready for today. I mean, right now. She's already in the list of heroes, but she's only level 3. And she started level 1 a couple of days ago. I don't know if you were, how close attention you were paying to what we were doing over the last couple of days. But Drew Creek Prowler right here started off to be level 1, a Paladin, and we figured we could level her up pretty quick over the last couple of days. We're using some stamina potions, and hopefully she'll have really good hit points to be maybe one of the tankies in the front there. Hi, Kay. Hello. How are you doing today? How is your day going? What are you up to? Let's go ahead and get her another stamina potion. We've got 8 to do, so we've done, I think, 2 so far. Got 6 more stamina potions to go. It says that she's full, but she's really not. That's not 26. Why isn't that updating? Can I look at hero details? That's not going to do it either. Ike, are you joining in the Fight Club this weekend? Do you know anything about Fight Club? I don't think I've seen you around much to know if you've been talking about it. No, unfortunately not. Can I ask why? I'm curious as to why some people are either joining or not joining in. Heard a lot about it? Absolutely. Let's see. Heroes. Yeah, in fact, that's what I'm working on right at this moment. I'm trying to get this Paladin. We're using a couple of stamina potions to get this Paladin up to level 4. So have a little bit more health points for being a tank in the Fight Club. And Fight Club is starting a little bit later. Living in Europe, so I think it's hard time for matches. So I think people can match up pretty much any time that they want. So there's no set times when you have to be there. It's just any time over the next couple of days. However, the first few rounds, they want to get through those fairly quickly. But I remember that a month ago when we were doing Baby Cup, I was actually traveling on the day of the first few battles. And I just told Franz and Neindorf about it, and I said, hey, I'm going to be traveling. When can I, squeeze in, or can we make arrangements around that? And they were really accommodating and just said, oh, yeah, no big deal. We can, just try to get it in by, the evening, later on that evening. But I had the entire day to schedule something. So it's probably pretty easy to get in there. And then I think as long as you get it in within, 12 hours or 18 hours, you're probably fine. I think it's probably too late to join for this time, but I'm just letting you know that for next time, that it's not necessarily something that you need to hold back on. There's not a very specific time to get in there. As long as you do your battle within like an 18-hour period. Boomfreak says, yeah, I still feel like I know so little, but after 3 AI battles or so last night, you still get comfy, or you start to get comfy with it. Yeah, I think that there's a lot more that I could learn myself, but after doing a few, I certainly feel like I could, you know, push my way through a little bit. Yeah, next time. In fact, Ike, I would be happy to, if you're ever joining our stream a little bit later, if you got some heroes that you want to try to test out, we could do that on stream here. In fact, I'm supposed to be doing that with someone. I think maybe Darrow Evil or somebody had mentioned that they wanted to try out some Fight Club tests today on stream. And like, hey, let's go do some battles and some practice runs. And I said, hey, that sounds really cool. And so we could do that with you as well, if you would feel a little comfortable being guided into that. I don't know if you've looked at it enough to feel comfortable with it or not. I'm still stumbling around with it myself, so I wouldn't say that I'm the best person to talk to for strategy. But if you just want to get in there and play around with the mechanics and get started and probably whoop my butt, then it could be pretty good to do. Because I don't think that I'm particularly very good at it at all. Boomfreak says, likewise, even just talking through what each other are thinking teaches everyone about the thought process. Exactly right, yeah. And especially when we do it live on stream here, I think that a lot of us get to see, like I said, I am definitely not really good at it. And so I'm very eager to hear what other people think of strategy. Like, I get really good input from Worm, and Darrow Evil was giving me some good input the other day. There was a couple of other people in stream, and I forget who right off the bat had some really good ideas about what I was looking at specifically, and my lack of strategy, and maybe what I could consider to do a little bit better. It's very helpful. Everyone in the community is so friendly and you know, not very judgmental about the silly mistakes that I make. So that's nice. All right, let's check out these heroes again, because this hero needs to go for another quest. But for some reason, I am not seeing... Oh man, I hate to keep refreshing this page, but I think I need to do it. Because these heroes are not resetting very properly. Ike says, sounds very nice, but it's getting really late here. I need to get some sleep very well soon. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by. In fact, you know, we do morning streams on Twitch. I don't know if that is any better for you, but let's see, about 6 hours earlier than this time right now, we're streaming on Twitch. Are you familiar? Have you ever done Twitch stuff? If we look at !Twitch here, I think this is going to show a URL for the Twitch streams. We do 3 hours there also. And that might be a better time period for you. I've found that a lot of DFK people haven't been looking a lot at Twitch. I think most of the content creators are here on YouTube. But Twitch is a fantastic platform for streaming game content. And in the meantime, glad you could stop by. Like I said, hope you have a good evening, and maybe we'll see you again sometime soon. I'm sure you'll catch some videos over the next few days about the Fight Club stuff. Maybe it'll be inspiring enough to join in on the next one. And if you have questions about it, I'm sure myself or Grady or anybody else would be able to help out. Haven't tried Twitch so far, but my stream is a reason to try it. Yeah, I would really encourage you to stop by in some of the morning streams. We've got a good group of people there as well. Today seems to be really slow here. Normally we have several more people here at this hour, but for some reason we're kind of slow right now. Maybe Fight Club stuff is going on, or who knows what. But morning streams have a lot of people in there as well, and it's a good group. Like I said, I think I enjoy the platform better. We have sound effects and we have a bunch of other things that are pretty good there. Speaking of sound effects and fun things, it is time to do the wheel spin, guys. So we've got Ike and we've got Freak here. TuneFed is here. TuneFed says, people too busy burning heroes to a crisp. Indeed. The Dark Summons are going crazy right now. All right, guys, this is the 3:30 time period for us to do wheel spins. So feel free to jump in. Yep, you can lurk. Absolutely. Carol's here doing some lurking. Awesome. Go ahead and get your names in right now. Over 5,500 so far. Dark Summoned heroes. Wow. TuneFed, that was 4,500 on this morning's stream, wasn't it? Because you were reminding me about that too and giving some numbers. You even had me go look at the town crier. 4,500 this morning. So it's been another 1,000 heroes in just the last like 3 hours, I think. Or 6 hours more like. That's crazy. All right, anybody else in the sound of my voice? Let's go ahead and do this wheel spin. Ike, you don't have to be here anymore if you just want to head off to bed. If you win, that's fine. But if you want to stick around another 60 seconds or so to see if you win this, you can. If you're not here, then we'll just mark you as having won and give you your ticket on the spreadsheet. Last chance for anybody to get here. If you are not on this list, we're going to plop those names in. We're going to give Rollover a chance to win as well. All right. Down to the last few seconds, folks. Then we're going to lock in these names. They are now locked in. That is it. Paste, 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 paste. Let's do it another time or two. And let's give some rollover chances here. +2, +4, +6. Let's give another +6 in here as well. So maybe help some people stick around a little bit longer for that. And actually, let's do another +2 as well. Okay. Good luck, everybody. Let's spin this wheel, see who gets some rewards tickets. First spin of the afternoon stream. And the winner is... Oh, it's so close. Oh, my goodness. Woo, we almost had a +6, but it is Freak that takes the win right now. Congratulations. We'll do another spin in another hour. Woo, sorry. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Apologizing for not letting it get to the +6. Oh my goodness. Sorry. No, that's the good. Freak, so let's see. You've got, let me pull up on my little spreadsheet bank right here. Freak, I know you're on my list. You've got 5 so far, and now we're adding 1, so you've got 6. How about that? You got 6 right now. And again, if y'all want me to send you your tickets after the stream today, just put the word wallet into the chat room and I will send your tickets to your Polygon wallet. Otherwise, we'll just keep them in the little spreadsheet bank for a little while. And then on Saturday, Most of those tickets that y'all have, are probably going to come right back to me, so y'all can get some kind of thing. And I think what we're going to do is we're probably going to be choosing, or letting y'all choose between a Gen0 Summons, between these particular heroes. This is what we're going to win this weekend. So this is the, let me drop a link into chat. This is the Gen0 pair that we can do to summon with. It is a, oops, not this pair, I'm sorry. This is not the pair. Well, that is a pair if you want that pair, but I think maybe a better pair is going to be this one right here with a hero ID of 30. Let's see if that's it or not. Yeah, Remnella. So let me drop this pair into the chat as well. Good night, Ike. Great to see you here. Thanks for being here. So this is the other pair that would probably be pretty good. A Berserker Seer, both legendaries. It gives you a chance for a shapeshifter, right? Maybe one of the downfalls of this is they're both gardeners, and in a way that's good because you get a really good chance of gardening, 86% chance of gardening. You got that 14% chance of shapeshifter. I'm not going to go over all the details for this. You can look yourselves and see what we've got. There's like an 8% chance for legendary mythic. There are some advanced stats in here a little bit. I think the biggest one is on passive 2. We've got an 18% chance for advanced 3. Other than that, there's just little, I guess what we're calling mosh odds, or tiny bits of a opportunity to get some advanced stats there on a few other things. Anyway, this would be probably one of the best pairs if y'all wanted to do it. So whoever wins the weekend raffle, or we have some pets. We could do another blue egg or gray egg. I've already got those pets, those eggs in the incubator. Gray egg is already ready to go. Blue egg will be done in about 7 more hours. So plenty of time for this Saturday, right? I definitely do not want to be late again. I think last weekend I was trying to get the eggs into the incubator, but then got sidetracked. As most of y'all know, I can easily get sidetracked. And we ended up not getting the eggs in until Saturday. And after I realized that I had not gotten them in on Friday like I intended. So anyway, they will definitely be ready for us on Saturday. So y'all, whoever wins will get a choice of either that Gen0 pair summons or an egg hatch. And I'll let the winner decide what they want to do. Oh, actually that's not necessarily true, because somebody was mentioning we might want to spin the wheel for things. So maybe what we'll do instead is we'll have a wheel set up that has a Gen0 or a, not a Gen0, but the Gen0 Summons, or the pet, or maybe some other random loot. Maybe that would be a good way to do it too. And we'll see what we win. That'll add another level of interesting stuff to it. And maybe with that, one thing that we could do too is potentially have 1 or 2 of those prizes be a pretty big win. Something a little bit bigger if we have a couple of other prizes that maybe aren't quite so big, right? We'll have to see how that goes. A wheel inside a wheel, Freak says. That's right. Wheel inside a wheel sounds perfect. All right, so we'll do another spin in another 1 hour or so, 45 minutes, I guess, more accurately. Until then, let's continue to level up our hero here that we're going to be using for Fight Club. She's got a few more experience points to go. Let's come over here and select heroes. She's got all of her stuff. Select continue and start that quest. Oops, I think she's already started. No active quests. Already questing? Oh, is she questing already? View active quests. Animal handling. She doesn't seem to quest. Do I need to refresh? Oh man, I gotta refresh every now and then. Active quests. Tug of War. Complete the quest. TuneFit says, yep, I've got to refresh a lot also. I wonder why that is. I mean, what's causing something to not get updated properly? Look at that, another 165 XP. That's nice. I like to see those 3 green check marks. Especially since she only has a 19 strength. Let's take a look at this real quick. She's got a 19 strength. Of course, it is green, so I think that does a little bit better. But if we take a look over here, we can see that a 19 strength is only going to get 26 to 32. I'm sorry about that flashing. I don't know why that happens sometimes. But only 26 to 32 success rate. 26 to 32% success rate. So not particularly great. So it's good that we're getting 3 out of 5. That's better than a 50%. All right. Plus a little bit more gold, so that's good. Let's get her down into here. We're going to do another refresh. And let's select inventory again. We've got a few more potions to go to get her up to level 4 before we need her for the fight club. And I probably should try to find out what time. Does anyone have an update on what time they're going to be doing their starting fight club stuff? We don't need to be in there like the moment that it starts, of course. But I also don't want to hold them up too much either. Let's see, Paladin, Wizard, Apply, and select that hero. Uh-oh, yeah, here we go. Apply potion. See if that's going to work out well for us. There we go. So now we should be able to go into our quest lists, down to strength, quests, start a quest, select her again. She's getting up there, 3155 experience now. And let's see what we get here. Hopefully another 3 green check marks or more. Love it. It'll cut down on the stamina potions that we need to spend. All right. Maybe in this next minute we can go and check out Fight Club stuff. Let me take a quick peek over here, some private messages. Y'all know that I don't, oops, that's not the screen that I wanted. Y'all know I don't like to share private messages on stream, so let's go. Not that there's anything real secret about them, it's just, let's see here. Updated, got it, thanks, awesome, okay. All right. So they got my transaction ID, so everything's good. And let's go ahead and check out Fight Club tournament announcements. It looks like no new tournament announcements. It just says that while we wait for more participants, and 3 more participants, they only need 3 more participants, guys. Can you all jump in there and or spread the word to jump in there? I've already done some retweets. We're currently at 37. I think they would need 40 to round something out a little bit to be better. Let's see. All right. So no new updates on that at the moment. That's fine. See what we get. All right, uh-oh. Only one checkbox this time. Well, I guess it's averaging out, right? So it's only 105 experience. That will take longer, won't it? Let's go ahead and refresh one more time. Heroes, paladins, wizards. So at that rate, if we're needing to get like 800, that means maybe 8 more stamina potions. I hope we don't need that many more. We did buy some extras just in case we need them. I think I've got 5 left now. Yep, that's not a lot. Let's go ahead and use or apply another potion. Get in there. And I'm curious, she's at 239 health at the moment. We're trying to get up there a decent amount higher than this. All right, so we've got that applied. Let's come over here to quest lists. Tug of War. Select, continue, start. And then TuneFed, was it you talking to me or Darrow Evil or somebody was talking about doing some practice runs with Fight Club yesterday? I made a note of that as far as an activity to do today. I think that would be good. Seems like, yeah, maybe a lot of people are involved in some other activities today. Vibes, hey, how you doing? What's up, Rock? Can you please explain the relationship between XP and dark summoning? I think so. What, let me finish up this little thing right here. So I think what you're talking about for experience is the fact that if you have 2 level 5s that do dark summoning, that you automatically, or the hero that you're going to dark summon is automatically set up to start off at level 5, or can be leveled up immediately to level 5. I think that's what you're asking about. And we can certainly talk about that a little bit. I would love to watch some practice Fight Club sessions. I need to do that too. Yeah, absolutely. I think that is on the agenda for today as well. In fact, we could even do a Dark Summons right now, and we could see that in action. Have you seen very many Dark Summons, Fibiz? I know Grady had a live stream last night, and they did a couple of Dark Summons. Maybe they didn't make the experience aspect of that too obvious. And maybe what we can do today on my stream is we can take a... 3 green check marks again. Yay, that's good. Maybe what we can do on my stream right now is make it a little bit more obvious how that's going to come into play yet. Oh, you might not have seen his video yet. Yeah. The animations are cool. Yeah. In fact, all right, so let's find a Dark Summons hero that I'm going to work with. And I think I've already got one picked out. So maybe y'all can help me pick out another pair or another one to pair up with this. So I've got a Dark Summon hero. It is number 295, 181. Let's go ahead and take a look at what hero that is. My heroes, we're going to reset this. 295, 181. Whoops, don't want that. Okay, so we've got a Pirate Monk, level 5. That for some reason, I don't particularly like this Pirate Monk. Although, it's in the forest. Is this one of my... Tell you what, let me check one thing before we go and totally ruin something here. This is 295, 181 in Serendale. And this is a okay, it's a forest. All right. And let's also check other forests here too. I wonder if it's a duel. I remember something about forests setting them aside for duels. So let's just see. Oops, let's reset and come and look at duels. Forests, apply. So I do have 4 level 5 heroes. Pirate, 3 pirates right here. And a berserker. All level 5s. Alright, so let's do this level 5 hero. For some reason I don't like it. Pirate Gardener with intelligence and agility stats right here. And I said this one would be one for dark summoning. So let's take a look at it here. Let's see. Oops. One thing I want to do first is just come up to here. Pirates make terrible gardeners. And then we also want to look at this tree right here, in that pirates should be set up with monks to get a ninja, right? So that is what we're looking at. Got a few pirates. Let's look for a monk that we can dark summon with this, right? Let's see here. Let's reset and go for monks. Apply. And let's specifically try to look for a level 5 monk. And I've got 3 options right here. Right? 2 of them are also uncommons. And so this is something that we also want to look at when we are doing dark summonings, right? Because the base or the floor of the rarity is going to be averaged out, rounded down as well. And so if we've got a uncommon pirate, we definitely probably, I'd say definitely probably, I can't imagine that we would want to use a common, so we would get another common, or it would be possible to get a common. So very, very likely that you probably want to be summoning all the time with the same rarities. I guess possibly there could be some reasons to go from like a mythic to a uncommon or something like that, where you have one in between. That way it would give you a floor of a rare. But that's something beyond my level of... I mean, it would take a lot of thought for me to figure out if that's really what I wanted to do. But we've got a couple of heroes here, and we've got some high-level generation stuff here. This one's got 4 of 4 summons left on it. This has 4 of 10. So even though they both have 4 summons, the summons on this Gen 1 are a lot more expensive. And the summons on this one are going to be less expensive for that, I am pretty sure. Let's take a look also, since I am going to be burning some of these things. This one is mountains, and that is desert. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back sides of these. Flip and flip. Oh, also, I'm noticing this is a monk berserker and a monk monk. We might also prefer to have a monk monk as well. Just, we might want to keep that one back. And then we've got 2 monk gardeners with, this one's having purple dex, this one has purple luck. 10.3 gardening skill. Man, I hate to get rid of these guys, really. Because there's a big part of me that thinks it's better to have 2 high-level gardeners doing things than to have 1 hero, even with the better chances. Something else that we would want to do probably is to plug in to see if any of these, or if either of these have some advanced abilities that might make one a little bit more than the other, right? ToonFed says if you use the common Gen 2, it has a higher fishing chance, and the pirate was a Gen 2 also. But then we have, for the rarity, we've got a chance for a common if we do that. And I don't think we necessarily want that, right? But if we do get a higher fishing chance for a ninja, because that's what we're shooting for, that ultimately would be really good too. So maybe it's worth it to not worry about the rarity so much if we can try for a fisher. So let's check out a few things here. Let's go ahead over to DFK and look at hero data. 39 chance on the Gen 2 common. Yeah, that's pretty high. But let's take a look at some of these things. So if we have a, let me pull up this specific one back over to here. So the dark summoning that we have is this one. This pirate monk gardening. And you're suggesting to do the monk common. Summoning for abilities is usually my main concern. Rarity is usually my least concern, I think, than everything else. Yeah. So let's take a look at what some of the abilities are going to be for, you're suggesting this common down here. 13 to 13. Oops. I think this is it. Alcine Long. Let's just verify the name there. Yep, Alcine Long. So let's see what they've got. If we have this pirate and this monk, they both have gardening. No, the Gen 2 was the one you were looking at. Oh, at the level 4? One of the things that I was trying to do, ToonFed, was I wanted to do 2 level 5s so we could see that, right? I think Vibiz wanted to see a little bit more about the generation stuff, and if we're doing a level 4 with the level 5 and we're taking the average of that, don't we lose? I mean, that 4 plus 5 would be 9, which is 4.5. Rounded down would be 4, so we would just get level 4 instead of 5. Yeah. And I think that's I think that's a little bit more important for this specific demonstration, Biz. Is that correct? Is that we want to see a little bit more about the dark summons with the levels specifically and how that works. I think also when you're doing dark summonings, one of the most important things is the value of the levels that we have. So if I look at my chart about the time it takes to go up to levels, to get from level 4 to level 5 is going to take, well, for a gardener, if we do get gardening, it's going to take 16 days, probably, on average, to get from level 4 to level 5. If it is a fisher or something that we could do a little bit faster, it's going to take 8 days to get from level 4 to level 5. So a week. And so what we would be doing if we paired this up with the level 4 and level 5 would be missing out on anywhere between 7, or I should say 8 and 16 days of time to level up. More focus on the XP and how to utilize the XP points. Right. And so I think let's try to stick with the level 5s that we have. Would be a little bit better. Otherwise, we're losing out on time. We're losing some XP if we are trying to dark summon with 2 heroes at different levels, right? Yeah. So I think that's something. Again, there could be other people out there. I would certainly talk to Grady and Mosh and Starbuck and some of the other people that are maybe a lot more skilled at the numbers and analyzing, all this stuff. But for me, right here, it seems that I wouldn't want to lose 8 to 16 days of time to level those guys up. So let's see what we get in here. We get a Monk Pirate matching up. We get Basic 1, Basic 2 matching up on Passive 1. Looks like we've got Pixel Hair. We have Dark Weave stuff here. And then, so it's not a lot, but we do have something with the class and the Passive 1. And then maybe a little bit in here as well. So let's see what we've got. Monk and Pirate 32 and 30, Ninja 14.94, so that's a little bit better than normal for the Ninja. Subclass, I don't see anything particularly fantastic in there. Probably likely to get a Monk, I guess, or Thief. Gardening, 75% chance, so if we are trying for Ninja there, I'm not sure if that's going to be all that great. Let's see. I don't have all this stuff memorized, so I will oftentimes use the charts. So what have we got for Ninja's Gardeners? Ninja Gardening, not particularly good. Would prefer Fisher. And so maybe what we would want to do is not do this common. Although I guess they're all gardening. All these 3 that we're looking at are gardeners. TuneFed says active 1 passive or advanced 1 passive is 14%. So let's go and check that out here. So we've got passive. Yeah, here we got an advanced 1. 14.8% on that. That's pretty decent. We've got not particularly a lot of chance for legendary or mythics on this. We're looking at agility, pretty high on agility. And if we're looking at hopefully getting a ninja, that could be good. I'm not big on the visualization stuff. Look at this, 37% on stats unknown. That's pretty substantial, I think, huh? All right, so there's one of our first things that we could look at. Let's look at some of these others, though. So this is with a common. And I'm not necessarily sure that the common is the best way to go. Let's try to shoot for this one. Maybe we can get Fisher with some luck, perhaps. Of course, it does mean that we're going to burn this one. And this is one that I kind of liked the best, actually. Monk, 4/4 summons. So let's take a look at him last. Well, maybe we should take a look at him first and just get it out of the way. So 16 or 12, 690. We might also want to buy one just for this as well. Let's think about buying one too. So Wiley Cliff, yep, that's this one. So if we take a look down here, what have we got? We've got Monk Basic there. Nothing there in the visuals that I'm noticing right off the bat. So we got 14.06 for Ninja. We still have gardening is 85% there. Agility, intelligence, 5.86, 14.94. And then some, what I guess we're calling mosh odds for these tiny little bits there. And then advanced one in hairstyle a little bit. And then down here, not really much. Let's see what y'all are saying here before we look at the last one. More focusing on the XP and how to utilize the XP points. Yeah, so let's see. You can find better. Think people will not care about using higher gens in the Dark Summons because the cost is so reduced. Yes, I agree with that. I think the higher generations will probably, this gives them a lot more use. I am much more likely myself to utilize a higher generation hero now because the costs are down so much compared to how conscious people are of gens and regular summoning. Indeed. Check your inventory first and then check DF King. Absolutely. Or DFK ing. How are we pronouncing that? In a way, I think it's DFK ing, but then I hear some people sometimes saying DF King. All right, so this one, I'm not overly impressed with this one overall. It does have a 14.94 advanced active 2, but the other one had a pretty high chance for advanced. This one also has some other stuff down here as well. Gardening is still a little too high for me. If we're trying for a ninja, I'm not overly impressed with it. And so let's try our last one right here and see what we get. So we're at 293,869. I guess I could just copy this too. All right, let's compare those. So again, maybe I should check the name. Ildis looks good. So here we've got a Monk Pirate. I don't see anything in here matching up very nicely. Probably nothing here as well. So we got Pirate Monk, normal opportunities for a ninja. Still a very high percent chance of gardening. Not a lot for the fisher. We're looking at a decent amount of dexterity and agility, which could be good for something. But I'm not really seeing any other good advanced stuff, right? There's a 3.5% there. So it seems to me like I don't necessarily have really very many good monks to bring to the table at level 5. And maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe we just want to roll the wheel real quick and do a Dark Summons just to get the point across about the levels. Let's see. Let's go to the tavern real quick and just see what the prices are on maybe a level 5 monk. Oops, not heroes here. Let's take a look at Agent. buying heroes, resetting this. Monks, level 5 specifically. Apply. Okay, so it looks like we could find some level 5 monks for 45. So that would be a pretty, that could be pretty pricey. So we'll do our summons plus have to pay an additional 45. I guess if this one turns out to be real good, let's just take a look at this one real quick and see if that one is decent. Compare. All right, so what we've got in here is Monk Pirate. Nothing else is popping out in orange. Here we have a back app. A little bit of a match there. So we've got our 14.06 for Ninja. Here we have Foraging at 47%, Gardening at 46%. So again, if we're trying for that Ninja with Fishing, we've got Agility, Dexterity. Nothing else is really popping out as good. Let's see. All right. So what do y'all think? I'm thinking right now that just for this simple test that we're doing, it might not be worth paying so much for, besides doing the summons cost, an extra 45 crystal to buy a new one. So maybe we'll just take one of mine. Maybe we'll just take one and just... Tell you what, let's do... Yeah. I'm going to say, let's just go for this guy right here. 29, 38, 69. Because we're just trying to show something with the levels. Yeah. Alright, so what we've got is we've got a level 5 pirate and a level 5 monk right here. And we're just going to roll with this right here. So what possibilities we've got? We've got a monk and a pirate. We don't really have anything else popping out. So this is really just going to be shooting it off and see what happens, right? No stress. You explained it very well, by the way. Awesome. So what we should be expecting here, Vibes, is we should be expecting that because we have 2 level 5s, and how the summons is going to turn out is that we are going to take the average of these and then round down to the nearest whole number, right? So if you had a 5 and a 4, then it would be 9.5, or it would be 9. 5 and the 4 would be 9. And then divide by 2, you'd end up with 4.5. And the 4.5 would get rounded down to level 4. And that means that you'd be missing a whole level. I think I've said this a few minutes ago, but just to recap. So we really want to do 2 that are the same level, unless you have a really good pair that matches where you don't care so much about the level. But here we're at least, or I shouldn't say at least, we are definitely going to get a level 5 back from this. So that seems to make sense for us here. All right, and so then let's go ahead and do a dark summons with these guys. So we'll come over here. We will see how much, looks like I've got 42 crystal. Also, something else that could come into play with this is how many summons they have left. So 4 of 5 summons and 4 of 10 summons. And that could come into play for some rarity bonuses as well. Let's go ahead and select the Dark Summoner. and choose... Oh, I guess we want some sound effects here, don't we? Let's turn that on, and let's turn off these other sound effects on this other screen here. Yeah, put us in the mood. All right? Very eerie. All right. So we're going to do a dark summons. We want to infuse the dark crystals. So we're going to add our first hero right here, and we're going to take this one. Select this hero. Look at the price of that. Did you notice the price was only 7 crystal? It's crazy cheap. Let's take a look at this one. Here's our other one. And we're going to add the hero here and plug this in. So now look at this. Another 7 crystal for this level 5 Berserker, Monk Berserker. Select that one. All right. So we've got a pirate, monk Berserker. We see our heroes right there. Then we can add some tiers, and it looks like both of these being level 5, we should probably go ahead and add some tiers to that as well, so we get little bonuses for strength and vitality. Always good to do that if you can. TuneFit says Mythic Ninja hype. Woohoo! That would be awesome to get a Mythic Ninja out of this. Do we want to add an enhancement stone? And I'm going to say sure, why not? Let's see what I've got. I've got a Fortitude. I didn't mean to click on it. We've got Fortitude. We could be using a lesser insight stone, but I don't think that that's what we want to be doing either. With this lesser might stone for strength, I don't think that's what we're going to be looking at. And then we have lesser vigor. So vigor could be good, but maybe what we want to do is go out and buy a new stone just for this. Let's see. If we're hoping for a Mythic Ninja, what do you think we ought to do? Get a Swiftness Stone? Should we take a quick break from here? Oh, also... Oh man, I already went out of there. Alright, let's go get a Swiftness Stone. What do y'all say? Let's see. Crystals. Let's just pay Jewel, actually. Swiftness Stone. And actually not a Swiftness. We're going to do a lesser Swiftness Stone. And just one. So that'll be 4.5. 8.29. Oh my goodness, that's huge. That's a lot of jewel. Oh my goodness. All right. Hope it's good. Hope this is good. Let's see. Back to the Dark Summoner we go. You know what? Before I get in there, let's do one more thing here real quick. Well, I guess this is fine. Let's do a little bit more crystal, just in case, right? Do we need another 30 crystal? I'm not sure if we're going to need that or not. Everything's so cheap for dark summoning. Alright, let's get back into Dark Summoner. Do it! Vibez says, yes, Swiftness, Fortune, or Vitality would all be good. I think they're doubled this week. Lessers were 4 jewel. Dark Summoning is pretty fun. Burning these heroes up for sure. Alright, let's go ahead and add those heroes. So here is one of them. this monk. And let's add 29.3. Let's add this one. Control V and apply. So now we're looking at this one right here. So we've got Eldest Faro Ripper, nice name, and Sigmund Softbender. And let's just come over here. Yes, those are the two that we're looking at. Very good. Let's go ahead and add some tiers onto that as well, because they're both level 5s. And then we're getting a vitality. We're getting a +1 for the strength. We're going to add our swiftness stone right there as well. +4 to agility, +3 to the primary stack root, +5 to the secondary. And then we have some chances to have some boosts here, right? And so because of our number, or because the number of summons that we have left, 4 summons and another 4 summons right there, then we've got 8, or a value of 8 to increase rarity chances if we max this out. I think we should probably go ahead and do that. It might be good in the future to probably use up a couple more of these summons ahead of time. I'm not going to worry about that right now, but I might suggest that if you've got a Gen 2 that's only used one of its summons, that it would be better value for your money, most likely, to spend one, maybe that one more at least, summons out of here before you dark summon with them, right? For this particular demonstration, I'm not worrying about it. 4 of 10 sounds like a good place to do a dark summons. Possibly though, with more thought and looking at the numbers a little bit more, maybe coming down to 3 would even be better, since look at the prices of this, right? The prices are really cheap. Really cheap. So even if you were to summon a few times ahead of this, then that could be really good, right? Let's see what y'all are saying here in chat. Let's see. Looks fun so far. I'm about to get it. I'm about to get it in. Yep. Just got home from work. Absolutely. Wait until you see the animations. You can summon and dark summon right after. Yes, you can dark summon right away. There's no cooldown period for dark summoning. Without the big cooldown, that is correct. You like basically double your mythic chances by summoning twice. Yes, I think you could. All right, so now that we have this, we can go ahead and type approve tiers. Vibes says, you could regular summon, then come back and dark summon again. Yes, you could. Gregory says, wait. Are you seeing something? You didn't add the rarity, but oh, yeah, thanks for reminding me. Let's go ahead and do the rarity bonus here. Let's confirm this. So it says we're giving DFK the access to do things with our NFTs. There's a little red warning there, but we're going to do that. This specific contract. And now we're going to approve Crystal as well. Let's approve that. All right, so let's go for max bonus here. Since we're going to be burning these heroes, I'm not necessarily sure that it's going to be too big of a deal to increase the cost of this stuff, right? The total cost is only going to be 19 crystal. Look at this, crazy cheap. 7 for the first hero, 7 for the second hero, and the rarity boost is only adding 5 more crystal. The Gaia tiers, we're going to need 200 of those for our Gaia tiers of 20 plus 20 plus 160 for 200 total Gaia tiers. I think Gaia tiers might, we might have a problem getting access to Gaia tiers pretty soon. We have to type in the word burn here, which I think y'all have seen other people do. And I think we're ready then, right? We've got our max applied. We have a higher, and let's go down to minimum. So we've got a 2.5% chance to get a mythic, but if we go all the way back down, we're looking at a 1.5. So it gives us an extra 1% chance to get a mythic, and from 4.7 up to 6. So overall, if we look at this for legendaries and mythics, we've got about a 6% chance for a legendary mythic, all the way up to a 8.5% chance for legendary mythic because of the extra summons that we're using there. So let's go ahead and do this. Burn those heroes. Are you sure? Let's continue. Uh-oh. Summoner is questing. we can't burn it because it's questing. What the heck? We did all that for nothing. We're gonna knock him out of here with that quest. So somebody is questing. Let's see. It would be nice to have a way that we could kick them out of questing from right here. Let's see here. Eldest and Sigmund. Kroger says, using uncommons puts the floor at uncommon. Yes, it does. And Kroger also says, like if you use 2 legs guarantee legendaries, at least. Absolutely right. You messed up with the rare and the legendary. Yeah, that might not be great. Jerkman says they need to fix that. Normal summons prevents you from choosing questing heroes. Yeah, that would be good. Let's go ahead and find out which one of these guys is questing and get them out of there. Active quests. Not that one. It's going to be this mining quest, I think. Oh, no? Not mining quests? Let's see. Let's refresh this. Find out which one of these guys is questing. Quests. Rocks. There we go. And then I think we can just... Oh, that was a polar plunge. All right. We'll see if we can complete that quest and get him out of here. At least it wasn't on a long mining quest or something. All right. Let's go ahead back to the Dark Summoner and try all of this again. Let's get back over to here. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. All right, so those are our 2 heroes. Let's get the Gaia tiers back up in there. Let's choose our enhancement, Swift, Stone, maximum, rarity boosts. So here we go. We've got 19 crystal cost, 200 Gaia tiers. Let's go and burn them. Burn, baby, burn. Continue the Dark Summons. What the heck? Burn account and seeds balance for what? I've got crystals. Do I not have 200 Gaia tiers? I gotta have 200 Gaia tiers. Inventory. Only 82. We can fix that quick enough. Actually, let's just go to here and buy some. Marketplace. Crystals. Tiers. 120. Vibes is saying, good luck, send mythic vibes. Absolutely. Thanks a lot. Let's get a mythic ninja or something, right? All right. Think this is the real thing this time. Can we get some audio in here? Let's get some audio. All right. Dark Summoner. Get these crystals going. Third time's a charm, right? Third time in here is a charm. Oh, let's also do something else. One more thing before we get in here. Let's go to the marketplace. And it's a red flame day. So on red flame day, we're going to click the little box with the little lucky rabbit in there. And that will bring good luck for us as well. Red flame day, lucky rabbit day. All right, Dark Summoner. Let's get back in here and do it for real. So select. And then add our hero. Control C. Paste. Oops, 293. Apply. Pirate. Select him. All right, so we got our monk and our pirate. Max, Gaia Tears, Swiftness Stone, third time's a charm. Maximum of 8. We've got our stuff, we've got our tears. Let's go. Burn, baby, burn. Now the Dark Summons. Continue on. Woohoo! Made a Mask is looking good. Drum roll. What are we going to get? Mythic Ninja? Transcendent? What the heck? That's crazy. Dropping the little bodies in there. Poor guys. Summon the hero. Ready to open in 10 seconds. Good mythic vibes coming my way, it sounds like. Thanks, guys. Let's summon this hero. So we are looking to confirm on the blockchain. All right, Mythic Ninja. We clicked on our lucky rabbit on Red Flame Day. Everything is good. Dark Summoner. Oh, Red Flame Day, and we're all red in here too. That's nice. All right, what do we get? Dark Summoner. Drum roll. Wow, it's taking its own sweet time. Gotta love those blockchain games. Click and wait. We can rub the little blooded blob. Ah, look at this. Looks like we got a pirate. So we're going to click on the pirate. Hopefully we got something pretty decent here. We've got another uncommon pirate monk. All right, so here we didn't really care about this too much. I mean, we can flip the card and see that we've got forging, agility, wisdom right here. So we'll have to see what we want to do with this one a little bit. One thing I will say, I've seen a lot of things where people say they aren't getting very good heroes back from Dark Summonings. I've certainly seen in the tavern that there are some that are getting really good, right? We've seen some in the tavern where they have really good Dark Summoned heroes. But I will say that on Grady's stream last night, Chris O'Currency, I don't know if y'all are watching Chris O'Currency's YouTube videos on DFK as well. Really good stuff. But he tried to do 2 Dark Summons on a video yesterday or this morning as well, and also did not get anything very good. 2 out of 2 summons were not very good. So, TuneFed says, what a beautiful, badly burned potato. What's the hero number? A hero number is 57, 56, 7. But here's what we're really trying for, Vibe is, right? What we're really looking for is to show a little bit more about the levels and the leveling up. So we start off to be level 1, and we see immediately that we can level it up to level 4. I mean, plus 4 more levels to get it back up to level 5 right away, right? So it's got a green bar right away on the 2000 experience to get up to that next level, right? So what we can do here, 57567, if we click on it, or I guess click the level up part right here, it immediately takes us to the ability to level up that hero. And so now we are level 1, but we can level it up several times right now. It's still going to cost us the crystals and the stats, but here's a really good advantage, or something that you could think about doing, is if you had some poorly rolled heroes, like let me come over to here for an example. One thing I'm trying to do right now with some of the DFK stuff is I want to look at total stats, perhaps. Total stats, 85 or 82, or if you're looking at my wallet as an example, I don't think I need that. Let's copy this wallet address and drop it in here. All right, so if we're looking at the wallet address, then we might want to be looking at total stats per level or something like that. And let me take off these filters. We can X out of that. There we go. And so as I'm looking at the wallet and we're doing sorts based on total stats, of course, the Perilous Journey heroes are going to filter up to the top of this. We could even turn on Perilous Journey, PJ Heroes, wherever that is, right there. So we can see that a lot of the Perilous Journey heroes, they have additional boosted stats, right? So they would filter up to the top of this, whereas you don't see very many Perilous Journeys down a little bit lower. So those will be some of your highest level stats. And maybe you'd have some heroes that were really poorly rolled during their level ups before. I've gotten some really bad level ups. And so we might decide to take some really bad leveled up heroes and dark summon them together. And now we have a whole nother chance to level them up with the crystals. And also maybe their previous owner did not use crystals with them either, right? So I've got some heroes that I bought on the floor. Their previous owner might not have taken very good care of them. And so now we get another chance to immediately get up to another level 5, and we can take care of them a little bit better the way we might want to see them taken care of, right? So that is one thing that we could look at right there. Let's see. All right. Let me catch up in chat here. I saw someone on Twitter get a legendary Dread Knight. Wow, yeah. So some people are getting really good things. A lot of people going to send the summoned heroes right back to the lava. Yep, I think a lot of them are. It's a probability game. Love cryptocurrency. Yeah, I do too. I think he's a little underrated. I don't hear a lot about him, but he's certainly doing some DeFi Kingdoms videos, and I like his style a lot. All basic abilities, only advanced thing, visual unknown. Yep. What was the Dark Summons worth it? I would say no. I would say this particular Dark Summons was not worth it because I really didn't get much of anything that I had before. I had a pirate and a monk before. I ended up with a pirate. I had uncommons before. I still ended up with an uncommon. I didn't really have anything special. I've only got 3 summons now on this guy, which is a little bit of a bummer compared to the 4 summons that I had from earlier. it's going to be a level 5 again. But the big difference the biggest thing I feel that it wasn't worth it is that I had 2 heroes that could be doing gardening. And those 2 heroes would be doing gardening. And if you've got, let's say that you could have 500 normal heroes or 250 dark summoned heroes, and this would be one of them. I don't think this guy is anything special, anything more than the other heroes that I had, 10 minutes ago. So I would rather have 500 heroes doing quests and going and mining and gardening and foraging and bringing back eggs and all this other kind of stuff, right? What are the chances if you having twice as many heroes that you're bringing back eggs or bringing back other things that you could be selling, right? So I think that there's power in having a larger number of heroes, maybe than the rare chance or the off chance. And even though that with dark summoning, you do have a higher percentage chance to get something good, as you can see, and as we've seen from many other people's videos, that the percentage chance of you getting something good is really not that much better than normal. It's a little better, right? And it gives you another chance to re-roll some of these guys, because now we can re-roll and maybe do a little bit better with it. But overall, I think I'd rather have 250 additional heroes. If I start off with 500, I'd rather have those 500 than to cut my numbers down by half for the possibility that a few of them are going to be better rolled. Because from what I've seen, there's not enough of high percent chances. Now, in a way, I like that, right? In a way, I'm glad that we don't see a massive difference in what we're getting, because then I think if the bonuses were too big, then we'd have a lot of people who have a lot of heroes being very upset about the fact that now there's this new thing, and it would change the tokenomics. It would change a lot of the gameplay about how these heroes are done. So even though the percentages aren't super high, I think this is good for the game. I think some people are going to do this. I think that there's a niche market for it as well. Again, if you've got heroes that weren't very well rolled up. Let's say you've got 2 level 10 heroes that just had really bad luck on their level ups, and they got a bunch of like +3s during their level ups, +3 to their stat, or +3 to some other stat on another level up, and they're just really bad. Now they're level 10, and you're like, oh man, this just did not turn out to be a really good hero. So now you can pair these 2 level 10s together, which would take months to get to level 10, but now you could put 2 of those badly rolled level 10s together, and you could end up with something pretty good, or potentially much better. And they might be more in line. Like right now, you might be able to line up their professions, if you're into lining up professions a little bit more. If you're into some of the other stats behind the scenes, I think that could be really good there too. But anyway, we're trying to show Vibiz a little bit more about the level ups. I think you get it now, but let's go ahead and show this. So we've got a pirate right here, and what do we want, or how do we want to level that up? And I'm going to look at my little chart right here. And so for pirates that are, what are we here? We're a pirate forager. Pirates do not make good foragers. So for this guy, this is really just a bad hero, right? Pirates' best stats are strength, dex, and vitality. Strength, dex, and vitality. And we've got green bonuses on wisdom and agility. And if we look at this here, 22% for wisdom, and that's the one we have a blue bonus on. So, I mean, this is just really not good in a lot of ways. Right? So I think I'm only going to level up once. I'm not going to use any attunement crystals, and maybe we'll get it up to level 5 again, but we're definitely going to send him back to the lava pits, right? Yeah, TuneFed says almost begging to be sent back to the fire. I agree. I mean, the more I look at it, the more I see that we just need to send him back, right? So in this particular case, we will go ahead and level him up a little bit here. It's only going to cost, 0.1 crystal for this first level up. So let's go ahead and just say we probably want to use this pirate in conjunction with another monk later on and try for a ninja again, something like that. So we could do things that might help us out with that a little bit more. I'm going to say let's go ahead for strength, dexterity, and vitality. Why not for those? And then we're going to use a rune and begin level up. So then we confirm that on the blockchain. We have a level up +4 right now. 2,000 experience. Green bar already says that we're up to that place already. And then we can get a chance at leveling them up a little bit better, right? So ViBiz, I know that I, spent a lot more time talking about this than you probably were expecting. A lot of detail here. But that is the way I do my videos. I like to really get into the detail, go into all kinds of deep dives. But ultimately, I think what we are seeing here is that we can get back up to level 5. So here we get, again, not too great, right? We get +7 total to the stats right there. And then we could continue on. So when we, let's see if we can X out of this and go back into Wander, enter the circle, select our hero right there. And what was our hero's number? Was it 57, 56, 7, I think? Let's see, let's refresh this. Norton Primus. All right, so let's go ahead and look at 57, 56, 7. It says not an FXP. It's interesting. Let's refresh this again. This one right here. So we just had to refresh the page, and now you can see that it's level 2. It's got 3,000, but we still have a +3 right there, right? So hopefully, ViBiz, that answers your question as far as how that works. We can level them up again. It's only going to cost us a couple of crystal and a couple of these Shavas runes. We could then again do strength, vitality, and dexterity or something like that. Go again. Would we want to... So the real question then becomes, do you really want to level them up and spend that money to get them leveled up back to level 5? And it's not a lot of money, but it would be several of the runes. All right, Bravo Science says, yeah, looks like this feature 100% targeted for whales who have no idea what to do with their 100 heroes. definitely, I think there's, or it could also be with some breeders who are very specific, I think, about what they're working with. Crypto Grady in the house. Welcome on in, Grady. How are you doing, man? We did our very first Dark Summons today, and we got rugged. We put together a level 5 pirate and monk, and we got a pirate. In fact, it's even worse than that. We had 2 uncommons, we got an uncommon, and it is a forging guy right here as well. So not particularly great for that, right? With agility and wisdom, blue wisdom for this. Oh man. Yeah, Grady's saying everyone's gotten rugged. Yeah, did you see Cryptocurrency's video today? Cryptocurrency did a video with Dark Summoning today also, and did 2 Dark Summons, and both of them turned out to be bad summons right there. Grady's saying, I'm uploading a video right now on that very subject about rarity. Yeah, I am not impressed with the rarity bonuses. I do think that there's a place for Dark Summoning. So I'm still happy with that we have this new feature. But I think that there is going to be a very limited number of people that are going to want to use this. I could really see, I think one of the best places that I could see this right now is when you've got, like I was explaining a few minutes ago, you've got 2 level 10s or 2 level 20 heroes, let's say, that you've spent months or even a year to level up these, level 20 or level 30 heroes. And maybe that the RNG was so bad on their level ups that they just really leveled up poorly over the last, 6 months or a year or something like that. So now you've got these really high level heroes that are really have poor stats, and then maybe also have mismatched professions with some other things, and they're just really not that great. But you've got them up to level 10 now, or level 20. Then I could see pairing some of those together, where you could maybe shoot for a better quality hero with maybe more aligned stats or more aligned professions or transcendent abilities, elite abilities, all this other kind of stuff. And then you get those levels right back up instantly, right? So I could see that could be a really good thing. Talking about seeing my airdrops, yeah, I got a lot of airdrops. I'm not claiming them right now. This is just stuff that I've gotten from the duels. But I don't want to claim, and I don't want to have all the expense and the time to do that. If I need one of these, then I'll come in and claim it. But I'm not worried about that right now. There's nothing in there I care about. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, wow, I haven't seen anything Cryptocurrency in a while. Yeah, Cryptocurrency's putting out some more videos. If you have not seen him lately, definitely, I would say, check him out. Let's come over here. New tab for YouTube stuff. And I think we've got Cryptocurrency down in here somewhere. There we go. Lots of good videos. Let me drop a link for those of y'all that might not be subscribed as well. So Cryptocurrency, 1.63 thousand, 1,600 subscribers. Dark Summoning, 14 hours ago. Duels, Subclass Matters, a month ago, 3 weeks ago. So yeah, it's putting out some videos. Definitely. All right, let's see what else y'all are saying here. If you burn them again without leveling them up, though, do you still get the bonus from the badge in the Dark Summon? The bonus from the badge. You know what? I don't know about that, TuneFed. Should we try that right now and just see? Like, should we do that experiment and see if we get the badge back? So the idea is, or the thought is, here we've got this Norton Primus with should be level 5. So we've got 3 levels now, plus this 2 more levels right here. So what were to happen if we were to pair this up with a level 3 hero? You would think a level 3 with a normal level 3 would give us a level 3. But if this hero is actually going to be a level 5, the 3 levels here plus the 2 level badge would be a level 5 hero. So if we level up a level 3 with a level 5, we should average out to be level 4, right? So let's do this experiment. Let's find a level 3 hero and do a Dark Summons. Let's find a level 3 monk. What do you say? Right? Is that what we should be looking at? For those of us that are a little newer, we've got a pirate right here. A monk will give us a ninja. So let's try to look for a level 3 monk specifically. And then we're going to see if that badge carries over. Let's first see if I've got any heroes in my own pen. And let me also write down this, let me keep track of this hero ID number. So this is hero ID 57567. In fact, what we probably ought to do is just come over here and plug it into this. $57,567, and just see, yep, there's Norton Primus. Not a lot prime about this dude. And let's find a level 3 monk that we can throw at it. So let's clear all this. Monks, level 3. Oops. Level 3 monks. Apply. And so do I have any level 3 monks? I do not. Let's go out and buy a level 3 monk. What do you say? Just to see what happens. Just for the experiment of it all. Agent, buy heroes, reset, monks, level 3. Hey, if there's any official DeFi Kingdoms devs watching this video, dude, this is a terrible user interface. Terrible. To be trying to slide these little things over and try to match this up when you get all into here and you can't see stuff very well. And if I want to try to bring this to a generation 0, why can't I slide this around? And now I'm trying to slide it into a generation 0, but I can't get it over there. This is terrible. I hate it. Let's try to fix that. All right, so I think we've got a level 3 right here. Let's go ahead and look at monks and apply. All right, let's go ahead and scroll down here a little bit more. Sir Mir says, Dark Summoning is great. Can't wait to sack my heroes once they hit level 10 and produce some high-rarity babies. Let's see. Of course, Crypto Grady uploading a video about rarity. That's great. Let's see what we've got here. Want to see my airdrops? Yep, we saw them. Let's see here. Dark Ninja. Yep, let's get a Dark Summoned Ninja out of here. TuneFed, yes, it's hard to slide. Yep, even the Gen 0s. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Hey, welcome in, Zabu and Bravo Slab. I don't think I said hi to you yet. And Gregory, I don't think I said hi to you. Welcome to all the people that have just stopped in. Jokamach, that have stopped in recently. Let's see if we can get a level 3 monk uncommon. 69 for this one? Oh man, am I gonna pay 69 for this and then burn it right away? That's the floor for a level 3 monk? Dude, seriously? That's just crazy. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna need some more money. Marketplace. Trader. I'm just burning into my jewel. I'm just burning up my jewel. Oh man, I'm gonna heat this. Let's get another 100 crystal and swap that out. Okay, let's get back into the tavern. Let's buy that level 3 monk here. So we've got a level 3 monk. And let's check it out first. It's a 33,210. Compare. That's Trevin. Is that really correct? Yeah, it's Trevin. All right. So let's see what we possibly could get. It looks like they're going to match up on Pirate and Monk. It looks like they're not going to match up on anything else. 17% chance to get a ninja. That's pretty decent. With fishing, that sounds pretty good too. So let's just go ahead and roll with that. Buy that hero. Approve. And confirm. Fishing is nice though, yes. This is actually a good pair, TuneFed says, and I agree, so I snatched it up before I got stream sniped. Fortunately, I think everyone here is nice and friendly enough, but I think, you know, if we've started to have 1,000 viewers watching the stream, somebody out there on the viewing audience might get a little greedy and said, oh, that is a nice one, I'm going to snatch that up. Right as I was trying to do something on stream. But I think we have a good pair right there. So now let's take a look at this hero over here. Let's do a refresh and see what we've got. Hopefully it has a number for me. Yeah, so it's 33,210. So if we add the 33,210, which is there, we get this. We get a pretty nice pair. And if we look down here just a little bit more, Advanced 3, 37%. Advanced 4, 37%. Man, this actually is a pretty nice pair. Advanced 1, 4% right there. Let's see. A couple of Advanced 3 hair colors there. This looks good. I'm going to say Advanced 2 head app, 14%. Oh man, this is good. Here we have stats unknown, advanced 4, 3.5% for that. So this is a really nice pair to be doing. And what we're doing here is we're checking our, let's not forget our main goal. I think I'm going to need some more tiers as well. Tiers. Only 2 tiers left. So we need to buy some more tiers. Actually, instead of buying some tiers, we'll buy them. What the heck, they're cheap right now. Let's see. Let's keep that at crystal tiers. Let's buy 200 more tiers. I know that's not insufficient liquidity. Come on, guys. While this is figuring out what's going on here, let's catch up in chat and see what we got. Freak says, the sex bots are going to realize they aren't making money off you and move on to sniping deals. Right, exactly. Good luck with the Dark Summons, Romario Raven says. Welcome on in, Romario. Glad to have you here. All right, so we've got that. Let's go ahead and do a swap, confirm. And confirm that here. No PogChamp emote on YouTube. Oh, man. Yeah, I do like Twitch and the community aspect of Twitch and the ability, the things that y'all as viewers can do on Twitch. Platform is just so much better, I think, than YouTube. The audio alerts is a lot of fun. All right, let's go ahead and match these up in the Dark Summoner and see what we get here, guys. TuneFed says, Twitch is much more nicer streaming platform. Yes, I agree with that. So let's add some heroes in here. One is going to be Norton Primus, which was our failure at Dark Summoning last time. Maybe we can get something really good this time. Norton Primus. Okay, so here's what we're really checking. This is the main reason we're doing the entire Dark Summon again, and that's because we've got a level 3 at a +2 badge. And what we're trying to find out is if this is going to carry over. The way that we're going to tell if it carries over is if we end up with a level 3, then we're going to know it does not carry over. If we end up with a level 4, then we know it does carry over. That's going to be the way to tell if this badge carries over or not. I'm going to guess it probably doesn't carry over, but I'm hoping it does. Let's see, we're going to select that hero right there, and we're going to add the next one. My guess is that it does not carry over, but I sure hope it does. Apply. All right, so we got Trevin. All right. TuneFit says, probably doesn't, but it would be nice if it did for the ones you want to burn again right away. Yes, I think that it's not going to carry over just because it means that you haven't spent the extra crystal and runes to get it to level up, right? So it would make sense if it doesn't. Again, the main goal of this is to see if we get level 3s out of the average of level 3s, or if we get a level 4 with the average of the 5 and the 3 right here. That's going to be the main thing. Let's go ahead and these are both level 3, so they're not going to be able to add any tiers. We're not going to add an enhancement. Oh man, I'm not going to add an enhancement stone onto this. Should I? Should I do it? Should I do a swiftness? I kind of feel like I should. Zabu's reminding everyone to hit the like button. Thanks, Zabu, for reminding everyone about the like button. All right. TuneFed, what do you think? Or anybody else out there? Crypto Grady, maybe you could be a good, if you're still out there lurking and listening. We've got this pretty good pair. Let me drop this into chat if anybody wants to look at this pair right here. Here's the pair. Dropping that into chat. And we've got some pretty good things. We've only got a monk pirate thing right there, but we've got some advanced 3, advanced 4 stuff over here that could be passing over. And as we look down here, we see 37% chance for advanced 3, 37% chance for advanced 4, 4% chance for advanced 1 right there. All right. We've got a good chance, 17, almost 18% chance for a ninja fishing with agility and luck. So I really feel good about this, right? Do I have any luck ones? We could. Would we prefer a luck over a agility here? Let's go ahead and add a luck stone then, right? Better to go for elite, but looks good. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get a luck. DFK Lesser Fortune Stone. Oops, did I spell that? Fortune Stone? Not Fortitude. Fortune Stone. Got it. Let's just get one of those real quick. Swap. Confirm. And confirm. All right. Let's head back over to the Dark Summoner. I wish the Dark Summoner would remember the ones that we just plugged in here. That would be nice. Let's see. Hero, this one right here we'll select. That's Trevin. with the 33-210. So the other one that we need is this one over here. So Trevin and Norton. Select. All right, so we've got Trevin and Norton, 2 level 3s. We've got this +2 over here that we're trying to test. We can't add any Gaia tiers to them, but we are going to add a fortune stone to increase some luck in there. Let's see. All right, let's do this thing here. We've got our, let's go ahead and max out this chances here. So we have a 8.5% chance to get legendary mythic right here. All right, guys, we need the luck. We need the good vibes. Ninja mythic. Mythic ninja is what we're shooting for. Mythic ninja fisher. If y'all want to get a little bit more specific. I think we have a really good chance. Plus, we've got a good chance if we look over here too. We've also got a really good chance to get agility and luck with stat bonuses. Right? So really good stuff here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Burn, baby, burn. Sending you off to the Dark Summons. Drum roll, please. Woo! Mythic Ninja Fisher with luck and agility bonuses. Dropping those bodies into the lake of disgustingness. Let's go! I can feel it. I can feel the vibes coming in right now. The entire DFK community is sending those mythic Ninja Fisher vibes. Let's go ahead. Click on this. Confirm on the blockchain. The bodies hit the floor. Yep. Oh, that's what we ought to play. We ought to play, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor. Mythic vibes, baby. Crypto Grady sending some good energy. Zabu with some good energy. Bravo Slab. Tune Fed. Here we go, guys. We got a... we got a... oh, my goodness. Let's see what we got. An uncommon pirate knight, somehow. With, by the way, a level 1 with only a badge of 2. That means that badges do not carry over. I didn't think they did, but now this quite thoroughly proves that badge bonuses don't carry over. I didn't think they did. I don't think anyone thought they did, but now it is absolutely proven. Pirate what? With 2 summons left. Pirate Forager. Woohoo! We got a Pirate Forager with endurance and wisdom. Dude, I wonder how much a pirate needs wisdom with this nice little blue bonus there. Let's take a look. Oh, man. I think I have ever only seen myself with my own eyes. Of course, it's only been 24 hours, right? But I think I've only ever seen one Dark Summon that was any good. Every other Dark Summon that I've seen has been a pile of poo. A pile of poo. I mean, worse than normal. We had good chances. 18% chance for a ninja, right? 50% chance for fishing, 39% chance for agility, 39% chance for luck, 37.5% chance for advanced 3. Let's see if at least some of that stuff carried over, right? The hero number is 57640. 57640. Let's see what we get. Oops, that's not going to be right. We need 7 zeros in there. Ron Clearshard. Maybe Shart would be a better word for this guy's name. Let's see. Pirate Knight Forging with what? What do we got? We do have Advanced 3. We did get the Advanced 3 for Active 1. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know what we got here. Basic for visuals unknown. Bunch of basic stuff here. We got that Advanced 3. But I would say this is bad. Advanced 3, not worth it. Extra rug, Bravo Slab says. I would say extra rug. Yep. Really bad. And this was a good pair. Yeah, it was a good pair. TuneFit says, other than that, kindling, send him off to the pits again a third time. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to spend any more money on that today, or maybe ever, until I see better. So here's a thought that I have, and I don't know if this is going to come into play or not, but here is a thought. I'm going to assume that the dev team has thought through all of this, and they've got good, smart people on the team, and they probably have figured out all the percentages and ratios that they want to do. But from my perspective, Dark Summoning, losing two heroes that are going to be doing professions, or they're going to be active in some other way. 2 heroes are going to return more value to me on a daily basis, going on profession quests and doing all kinds of other things, than doing Dark Summons for this piece of poo that we're seeing here. And not just me. I mean, I'm not really upset about my stuff here today, although it's not exciting. But what's really getting to me is the fact that all these other people that I've been seeing are getting pretty bad results as well. And so what that tells me is that the percentages of the chances of us getting increased values of things is just so small that it's not something that a lot of us should really be using very much. Like Grady's saying here in chat, that's right, just another tool, not to be used that much. Right, exactly. I think there are some times, I think after a little bit of time, like maybe after several weeks or maybe a month or so, some of us that are really super smart and look at the numbers very deeply, we might find the niches of when that's going to be really good to use a Dark Summon. And like I said, the first thing that pops to my mind is you've got a couple of level 20s that have not had good successful rolls up through their level ups, and now they're level 20s. And you have an opportunity to put 2 level 20s together and get another level 20 out instantly, rather than having to level those up for more, another year or so. And in that particular case, that could be a reasonable use for that, right? I'm sure some other smart people are going to find some other good uses for them as well. Like Grady, for you, and maybe Mosh and Starbuck and that whole team, Beeve, y'all are really looking at the abilities underneath the hood, the elite, the transcendent, and all that kind of stuff. And in those particular cases, I might think that if you had a couple of, like a really good pair that made a lot of sense to get a transcendent Dread Knight, Mythic, and all this kind of stuff, it's possible that that could be worth it to roll those dice or to take that risk. Might be worth it for that. I mean, it's not going to be any worse than the risks that y'all are already taking on normal summons, right? Except for the fact that you lose those heroes at the end. So you might do some normal summons with them at first, and then for the very last thing, when you get them down to 0 summons, then do one last dark summons with them. It gives you one additional chance to do a summons with a pair that might really make a lot of good sense. Especially if some of those heroes that you've had good heroes have 0 summons themselves already. Those might be another good time to be using the Dark Summon tool, when they already have used up all their other summons. Right? So, I think that is what I'm seeing. So I'm glad I participated in this. We did 2 dark summons. But until I see more interesting and in-depth analysis from some really smart people out there, I'm looking at you, Grady, Mosh, if you're out there, Starbuck, all that group, I'm sure y'all are going to do a fantastic deep dive analysis. Zabu might even do a deep analysis of it also. But I think I'm not going to do any more dark summons. I'm done. Right? Because now I'm 3 heroes down, which means 3 heroes less that are doing questing. That means less income on a daily basis for me. For a piece of poo. All right. That is my video for today. So, guess what, guys? It is 5:30 right now. Let's do a spin. Let's end off the stream with a giveaway here for some tickets. Remember, we're going to be giving away probably a Gen0 Summons on Saturday. I've got a Gen0 Seer. I've got a Gen0 Berserker. I know that y'all are loving shapeshifters right now. And so with my Seer Berserker, you got a really good chance to get a shapeshifter on Saturday if y'all want to do that. Whoever wins the raffle on Saturday will get to pick if they want to do the Gen0 Summons or a pet hatch. You'll get to choose between a blue or a gray pet egg. I'm going to assume that most of y'all are probably going to want to take the chance on the Gen0 Summons, but you will have an option. All right, let's go ahead, and if you're in the sound of my voice, say hello or hi in chat if you're not on this list. So we've got Bravo Slabs, Crypto Grady, Romario Raven, TuneFed, Zabu, anybody else out there who have not named. Go ahead and say hello back in chat. I think there were Freak, if you're still out there. Who else do we have lurking in the background? Gregory, if you're still out there lurking in the background. Bravo Slab looks like just jumped in there. Anybody else? Romario Raven is on there. All right, very good. Jokamach coming in here, very good. Let's go ahead and give everyone else just another few seconds, another 30 seconds to get your name here on this list. We don't have any rollovers to do right now, but let's see if there's a rollover that we had from earlier. Did we do a rollover? No, we don't need a rollover. Okay. All right, so we got these names on the list. Nobody else is coming in. Last chance. Let's get this. Grab, Control C. Paste, 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 paste. Something like that. All right, guys. Good luck, fam. Let's get a little drum roll and click this wheel. And the winner is Bravo Slab. Congratulations, Bravo Slab. How are you doing? Our last winner of the day, Bravo Slab. And Bravos, I think I've given you some tickets recently, or I should say last week. I don't see that you're on my list of stuff here. So one of the things that we could do, Activice says, lol, raffling again. Good luck, guys. Yeah. So Activice, welcome on into chat. We do a raffle, a giveaway, every hour on the half-hour mark. So this is our 5:30 half-hour mark. We do 3 half-hour giveaways in the morning stream on Twitch and 3 on the half hours here for the stream on YouTube in the afternoons. If you are interested in winning a Gen 1 from our Gen0 Summons this weekend, these little raffles during the weekdays are the ways to participate in that for anyone who is new or hasn't been watching us very much. First time ever watching 2 years back to back. First time ever watching 2 years back to back. First time ever winning? Bravo Slab, I know you've won several things from us. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and copy your name and paste you over here. Do you want your ticket right now, or do you want to hold it in my little spreadsheet bank? Have to go to bed. Don't worry, Activice. We're only going to be streaming another 30 minutes. So have a good one. So glad to see you here. You might check out our morning stream for us, which might be more along with your hours if you are curious about that kind of thing. Twitch streams, and I found that a lot of people here on the DFK community don't really know much about Twitch or haven't been on Twitch much. But here's a link to that in case you want to check us out tomorrow on twitch.tv. Until then, Activice, great to have you here. I'm glad you could stop by, and I hope you get some good sleep. Let's see here. Bravo Slab. I don't know, man. Hold it to the summons chance, I guess. Yeah. I think a lot of people are doing that. They just want me to hold their little tickets until Saturday, and then because they're going to give them back. I kind of enjoy giving you your tickets and having y'all have them in your wallets. I think that there's something about the ownership of those things that makes it kind of fun. But here's our list right now. So this is our last win of the day. So if anybody wanted to see what our tickets are like here at the end of today, Crypto Grady's got 2 tickets. We've got Bravo Slabs with 1. 9A7A's got 2. Freak has 6. Nobel has 4. Mystical Meows 4. Worm has 6. Those are the highest ticket holders that we've got. But a lot of other people have some tickets as well. Romario Raven, you've got a ticket sitting in there already. Sir Mir, if you're still here, I saw you earlier. You still got a ticket there. As well, TuneFed, you've got 2. So we got a lot of people with tickets waiting around also. So the next thing that I'm going to mention here is I was talking with Darrow Evil yesterday, and we started to get into some JavaScript stuff, and guess what I'm putting together, guys? I am working on Rock 808's very first Web3 app, and I am looking at, I'm interacting with the blockchain, and we are getting information back from the blockchain. So 9894 was the number of Joule I had for the balance of my Joule in my wallet. My wallet ID, we interacted with, let's see if I can refresh this. We interacted with MetaMask, and we got connected with MetaMask on here as well. So it's coming together. We're going to start doing some programming for DeFi Kingdoms and the DeFi Kingdoms blockchain stuff. And we're going to come up with little tools. We're going to come up with some games, all that kind of good thing. So hopefully we'll see that soon. What happened to Gala? It just crashed. I don't know what happened to Gala. And I'm not sure I really am concerned about it right now. We'll take a quick peek. Although sometimes, Bravos, you say things crash, and I don't really know if it's a big crash or not. It goes down by a penny. Let's see, Materium. So Materium for Miranda's game has certainly dropped quite a bit in the last day. That really has hit bottom. If we look at the Gala token itself versus USDT, I guess. Woo, that does look not good. So we've got months of it being way up here, and then suddenly that's just crazy that it tanked. So yeah, Bravo Slab, I would say there's a big issue going on here. It's dropped from about 4 cents down to 1/10 of a penny. That's insane. That's worth looking at some news. What happened to Gala crypto? That is crazy. Let's check out news. A VC rug? Maybe. Eight hours ago, outperforms. Let's see. Let's do a search for Gala crypto and all, and then if someone has a link before I do, let me know. Anytime in the past 24 hours, let's check that out. Let's see. These are just price predictions and stuff. 4 hours ago. Twitter, something in Twitter. Do we care about that? Gala, green light. I bought some. Someone minted 2 million USD worth of Gala and dumped it on PancakeSwap. Somebody minted. Uh-oh, hack. I kid you not. It's always the projects I'm mega bullish on that get fucked. Yeah, you know, I was just about to get into this stuff as well, but man, someone minted 2 million. Is this really true? And dumped it on PancakeSwap. Long term, we're probably good, but damn. It wouldn't be me unless, yeah, that's just crazy. Just minted 2 billion worth of Gala in a new wallet, and it's dumping every minute 40,000. That's crazy. Hacked. Down to 2 cents 11 minutes ago. Man alive. Bravo says that's concerning. Have not even made the news. Yeah, this is really crazy, because if it could happen to projects like this, then you know what? And Gala Games is like isn't Gala Games like a AAA game developer? Gala Games AAA. Is that true? Does anybody know? Are they considered a AAA game? Bravo Slab says can happen to almost anyone. Yeah. So, Crypto Grady, it looks like Gala Games might not have been hacked themselves, but somebody minted 2 billion Gala tokens somehow. So, something happened, and I don't know if we have all the full news yet. But Romario Raven says, yeah, exactly. How someone can mint that amount of coins? Well, anyone can mint something if they have the right access. So something happened. Like it's just a matter of running a program to be able to mint something. The problem is that to mint it on the real blockchain, you've got to have like only certain account wallet addresses can mint coins. So I'm going to show that in my programming stuff about Web3 programming pretty soon. We're actually going to be minting some coins and some tokens on my stream, and we'll see how easy it is to mint however many tokens we want on a blockchain that we control, right? You can mint whatever on a blockchain that you control with a wallet. So a smart contract that lives on a specific blockchain could say, I'm going to mint whatever, whatever. So somehow somebody either was able to add a smart contract onto the Gala blockchain that allowed them to mint Gala tokens, or somebody was able to send the right command or something to the smart contract or get a hold of that smart contract to mint. But whatever the case is, or maybe there were multiple contracts that could mint Gala tokens, possibly. Maybe they had a bug in their code for that smart contract that mints, and someone else was able to come in. But whatever the case is, this is really insanity. Another person jumps in here 2 minutes ago. 100% risk. Careful your movements. Yeah, this is just insane. This is serious news, by the way, guys. Don't believe fake jumps. 30 seconds ago, it was 600, now 0014. Dangerous movements. Gala hacked like Luna for sure. Don't take a risk. Yeah, I would say I have some Gala token when I was doing some Townstar stuff a year ago. It's not a lot. I'm not worried about my, I think like $5 worth of Gala tokens or something, or even maybe just 5 Gala tokens altogether. It's not a lot, but man, I wonder what's going to happen to Materium now too. I am concerned about Materium and Mirandus. Someone minted 2 million, or is it 2 billion? This person says 2 million, but I think we just saw somebody else say something about billions, I think. There we go again. Breaking news 58 seconds ago. Gala hits all-time low. Well, yeah. Look at that chart right there. Boom. That is just craziness. I think I'm going to help spread the word here. I think I'm going to do a retweet on this, because if we've got any friends, we definitely want them to be aware of what's going on here. Another day, another hack. Let's just oh, here we go. Look at this. Gala, BTC notes, a misconfiguration of the P.network bridge. It's another bridge attack, it looks like. Necessitated the redeployment of P-Gala. We're working directly with the Gala team and with exchanges to provide the necessary P-Gala balances to restore functionality, deposits, and withdrawals. But it looks like it's another bridge attack, guys. We also took a snapshot of the P-Gala pool on PancakeSwap.finance, and we'll be sending both new P-Gala and BNB to the addresses in proportion to their position in the pool. That sounds good. If they can recover from this right away, unlike Harmony's blockchain, if they recover from this right away because they took snapshots and everything, and they can make everybody whole again right away, I am going to be smacking Harmony blockchain up and down. If Harmony could not pull out of that because they didn't have their stuff together, and if Gala Games can pull out of it, that just shows me. So Grady, you're talking about who's responsive? What are other things out there that are responsive, and what are other crypto games that are really good? I would say Gala Games would be one to look at. And Sandbox, you keep saying, what about that? You need to look at Sandbox, buddy. Sandbox really has daily live streams. They're addressing their user base on a regular basis. They listen to their user base and will reply right away and respond to users' concerns. In fact, I've had Sandbox respond to users' concerns so quickly that I actually lost money because they came out one day and said, hey, we're going to fix the problem. That was whatever the problem was. Which I don't want to worry about remembering right off the bat. And then so many people complained about it during that live stream that the next day they had another solution for it. And they came back and made it better for a majority of the people. Unfortunately, I had already made a change that cost me a little bit of money. I think what it was is there was something with their alpha passes and extra alpha passes, and the fact that could we be selling these alpha passes ahead of time or not? And think they were saying that you weren't going to be able to, and so I went ahead and sold one real quick, or maybe I bought a second one, and then they came out the next day after so many complaints, and they said, oops, nope, that wasn't a good idea. We're going to now do it this way. And it's not that it wasn't a good idea. It was a good idea, but they had so many complaints from the user base that they made a change within 24 hours and fixed what the majority of the people said. So, you're talking about a bunch of DeFi stuff that's out there and you want to know? Yes, I would say there are other teams out there that are as good, if not better, than DeFi Kingdoms. Yeah. Not saying DeFi Kingdoms is not good. They are in the top tier, but I'm not necessarily sure I would say they are better than some of these others out there. Anyway, I'm very curious to see right now if Gala Games can pull out of this mess and this bridge hack, and if Gala Games can restore everybody right away, I would say that is another very good sign that Gala Games themselves is a top tier player in the DeFi community. Bravo Slab says not financial advice, of course. Yeah, not financial advice. Just some things that I'm noticing personally. I know that Grady has asked before and was really big on, hey, give me a name of one project. Well, there's two projects, Gala Games and Sandbox. Take a look at them more closely and see what those guys are doing. All right, so let's see. It's really going to determine a lot on if they can pull out of this. And then it says here, for the time being, please consider exiting, or please consider existing PancakeSwap pool to be invalid. Please do not initiate swaps to and from this pool. So it sounds to me like what they're going to do is they're locking everything down. They've taken some snapshots and they're going to make everybody whole again. That's amazing. That is fast. And that is what we would all expect to save us from hacks. What if Luna and Harmony had done the same thing and were right on top of it and said, oh, we just got hacked. We're going to fix it right away, and in 2 hours, or I should say, some time ago, they were right on top of it, and we're saying, everybody, it's going to be okay. We regret the inconvenience this may have caused the community, and we will endeavor to avoid these issues in the future. Gala tokens on Ethereum, as well as underlying bridge collateral, are safe. This is the proper way to handle your business. This is the proper way to make your community whole again. I don't know what Luna was doing. I don't know what Harmony was doing, but those were bad experiences. It sounds like this is going to be the way to do things properly. Steady, lads. Bravo Slab says, Binance recently got hacked for 100 million and they recovered almost right away. Exactly. That's the type of thing that we want to see. Crypto Grady says, yeah, Luna could have paused trading and done something. Exactly right. I think now, once we start to see what top tier players do in the space, I think that's going to set the bar for who is going to succeed and who isn't going to succeed. And we're ultimately going to come down to find that there are just some people and some companies that are top tier and others are going to fall by the wayside. Gala said, or P Network says, Gala Bridge is temporarily suspended. All funds are safe, but please do not send funds to or from the bridge. Peg-ins and peg-outs redeems are currently not being processed. We're trying to drain the P-Gala Pancake swap pool, so please stop buying as it will just slow things down. So it sounds like they've got it, and this is 9 minutes ago. Whoever is buying Pancake Swap now risks to lose everything, as their newly bought P-Gala are unredeemable and worthless. So it sounds like they are going to fix it up. This is impressive. This is what I like to see. Again, look at this. And, you know, Crypto Grady has said before how DeFi Kingdoms team could be more positive on some of their stuff. I think this is exactly what we would like to see for everybody. Look at this, 9 minutes, 8 minutes ago, another tweet, 3 minutes ago, another tweet. They're talking about being right on top of stuff. An hour ago, 2 hours ago. These people are consistently on top of the game, sharing things when there's potential stress, and also reassuring everybody. Hey, we got the bridge suspended. All funds are safe. Trying to drain this. Here's what we're doing. Please stop this to help, you know, to help us out. Here's what you can do to help. Here again, a little bit later. Hey, we're still trying to work on this. Here's what you can do to help. Again, warning everybody, don't be buying that stuff on there. Wow. A-class, I think. That's the way to do it. Proslad says, time will tell, but this sense of urgency is impressive. I agree, right? I'm impressed with the speed at which they got this stuff out, the consistency on which they are continuing to update the community, the fact that they've already got a solution and they're letting us know and feel safe that everything is safe. Just chill out, just relax. We got it under control. We're fixing it. Everybody's locked in place. Everything's good. Yeah. This is what I want to see. I'm much more likely to work with Gala now. If this is the type of response that I can expect to get from a game where I feel so much safer with my funds, if I don't have to worry about bridges getting hacked, because right now I am scared to death of something happening on some other bridge. What would happen on DeFi Kingdoms bridge if there was something happen? Would we get this kind of response this quick? I mean, we didn't with Harmony. Of course, we didn't really lose a lot of DeFi Kingdoms value. It was really the Bitcoin and all this stuff. But a lot of people in DeFi Kingdoms did lose a bunch of stuff. It wasn't really their fault. But still, it looks like the bridge itself and the network is taking care of it. Harmony is just, maybe that's another reason why it was good that DeFi Kingdoms left Harmony. They just weren't like this. And if you're trapped on a blockchain that's not going to respond in this kind of way, you want to get out of there. Umar says Gala is pretty good. I do think so. I think Gala Games is, and not even just because of this right now, but I'm thinking that, you know, they are a AAA game company, I think. Does anyone know for sure? I tried to do a Google search a minute ago. But this looks good. All right, guys, we get about 5 more minutes on this stream. Bravo Slabs, thanks for pointing this out. You know, I was not very interested in this at first, but this is really good to see. Really interesting stuff. And I really appreciate having some positive news here, even though the hack itself is not positive. Seeing the response is really good. Bravo Slab says, yeah, I just thought these kind of news was worthwhile. This news is definitely worthwhile. Yeah. I've had some people, including you maybe, that have said, hey, something's crashed and it's been down, you know, 5 or 10%. And I was like, what's going on? But this is a big thing. Bravo says, latest peeps, thanks for the stream, Rock. Absolutely. We still got about 4 minutes on this stream. But we are going to be wrapping it up. Thanks for being here. If anybody else is going to stream, or get on and do a video pretty soon, then feel free to let us know in the chat room so we know what to expect. Oh, Grady, I saw a couple of your short videos recently, your little, under 10-minute videos. Amazing. I love it, man. I really do. Your intros and outros are hilarious. I love seeing little, 8-bit pixelized Grady's in the thing. I think that's fantastic. And then, of course, it looks professional, man. I guess Eric is doing really good for you. Really nice. Also, those short videos are going to be a lot more digestible. I've been talking about doing some short videos for months now, at least 2 months, and just haven't gotten around to it. So I'm glad that you're providing something for the community there that is more digestible. Lots of live streams tonight. Sandwich Punch, Mythic Squad, woohoo! That's going to give me something to watch while I'm eating dinner and chilling out for the evening. So that's really good to hear. And thanks, Grady, for sharing that. So do we have times for Sandwich Punch and Mythic Squad? Let's come over here and check out Mythic Squad again. Home. And see, it looks like there's upcoming stream. Let's see, 17 hours ago we had that one right there for a test. But it looks like there's going to be one upcoming here in a little bit. And then Sandwich Punch has one too. The one on Sandwich Punch, is that on his personal stream? Can you drop a link here, Grady? You should be a mod that can drop a link for Sandwich Punch stuff. I know I'm subscribed to Inner Grove, but if he has a personal one, I don't know yet. Let's see. Zabu says, I might do my first Dark Summon later today. Oh man, Zabu, are you going to do a video for that? Are you going to do a live stream? Or are you just going to do a video and then post that as a not live video? But whatever case, that'll be cool. I would love to see your a video from you on your first Dark Summon. That would be amazing. Inner Grove is going live right now? Oh. Inner Grove. I know I have them here somewhere. Inner Grove, like right here. They are going live at some time? I also need to schedule some things. I think it would be helpful if I scheduled my lives as well so people could recognize they're coming up. Let's see. So we got Inner Grove here. I don't see that they're live right now. Tonight, a little bit later tonight. Awesome. Okay, cool deal. All right, guys, it is 6 p.m. right now. We've got a few things. As Grady is informing us, Inner Grove with Sandwich Punch is probably going live a little bit later. We've got Cryptocurrency. If y'all haven't been checking him out, he's got a video on Dark Summons also that you might want to check out. We've got Mythic Squad also going live in a few hours today, a few hours from now. So check that out. It sounds like we've got a lot of really good content coming up in DFK. There's so many people doing videos and stuff. That's crazy. I love it. Today is stream day. Can't keep up. I know. It's great. I love it. Sergeant had a video last night. If y'all haven't been up with him recently, let's see, lives. He just did a video with Fight Club stuff 18 hours ago. So if y'all haven't kept up with Sergeant Filthy McNasty, check out his video from 18 hours ago. I was able to get in a little bit on that live as well. So, okay, guys, that is it for me today. Thanks for hanging out. It has been fun. Let's take a look tomorrow at what is going on with Gala Games a little bit more carefully. That hack sounds terrible, but I think they've got a good handle of it. Y'all have a good evening. Sounds like we got lots of fun DFK videos coming out tonight and live streams. And until I see y'all tomorrow, hope y'all have a good time and a lot of fun. DFK rock out.